Hey there, this is Samuel from Scenthack, and today I'm presenting to you my top 5 spicy hot perfume oil types. So I'm very excited. I know about 2 weeks ago I did my top 3 citrus perfume oils, perfumery types. I'm so excited. I'm very excited about these, and these, it's taking a while, almost about more than a year of just reviewing perfume oils. I've gone to several perfume oils, perfumery types, and as of now, these are like my top 5 perfume oil types, perfume oils that are spicy or hot, So I can't wait to get into them. Also, this is as of now, as we move forward, as I review more fragrances and review more perfumes. If I encounter perfumes or perfumery types that are hot or spicy or that fall into the list, I'll kind of keep it updated. I feel like I'll do this at least every year or get to the end of the year, and I'll update the list and then I'll add some to the list. So I'm so excited about these. So top 5. So straight off, I'll start out with none other, which will be quite surprising to some of you guys if you follow the channel. Is the One Spot perfume oil type. I have mentioned this perfume oil type a couple of times in my reviews. I do reference it as an aromatic perfume oil type. When I am kind of reviewing a perfume that is aromatic. But one thing about the One Spot, is that the opening, which I fail to highlight a lot when I bring this up in comparison in my review videos. When I bring it in comparison in my review videos. So the One Spot actually is interesting because when it opens up very spicy, very hot. Now spicy, I also go over spicy because there's actually 2 types of spiciness that I'm seeing. I'm seeing the kind of like a cinnamon kind of spicy and also like the hot peppery kind of spicy. And those of you that know, that I'm a huge fan of hot spicy perfume oils, perfume oil types, and also citrus. The One Spot opens up hot. Like in the first opening, it opens up this strong hot. The hotness reminds me of pepper, like hot pepper, hot albino peppers, or hot fresh cayenne pepper. Like the seeds of the pepper, they have this particular smell. It's not burning, but you feel that smell. As soon as it opens up that way. It's very brief, maybe 30 minutes. 15-30 minutes, you open and you get that hardness, that hot feel, piercing feel, and then eventually it kind of eases its way into being aromatic, and the aroma is more dominant, because this has it's kind of has spices in it, so it smells very nice and very aromatic afterwards. But I put this first because of how like bold it opens up, like in a bold spicy way, that it opens up. That's why I put the One Spot first. So that's on top of the list. Now the second 2 on the list, very interesting, but these 2 kind of goes into more like a cinnamon spice, because cinnamon, and actually just to go back one step to this, and I could continue with moving forward, is this has cardamom, which could at times be spicy, but it also has rosemary, which goes into the aroma, so it's opens up spicy. If you ask me, a lot of people have different experiences and a different like opening, but I get that hit, that pepper seed smell, and then eventually becomes aroma. A beautiful aroma, surprisingly. It's so beautiful and so nice that I use it, I kind of reference it in a lot of my reviews in terms of the aroma, because it has rosemary. I talked about how rosemary is like a nice smelling spice. Most people use it to cook. I remember my auntie used it to cook, but it smells very nice and very, very aromatic. It's still very contemporary and very nice perfume oil type, So the One Spot is number 1, Then moving on, I go into 1 million, I have so much experience with this one because I remember when I started to review perfume and started the channel, these were some of the first perfume oil types that I reviewed, so it's very dear to me, a lot of memories, and as you get to wear perfume oil types, you realize that each time that you wear it, it becomes part of you. You have memories to it, where you were, what you're doing at a certain time, and stuff like that. So it reminds me of that. It's kind of, most people have that with music. It's kind of like when you listen to music, years later or down the line, if you hear the music, it kind of reminds you of where you were. Brings you back, all the memories back. So 1 million was one of my first reviews that I did. 1 million is interesting to me. 1 million now branches up into become like a cinnamon spice, and cinnamon comes up as spicy, like a hot spicy, a different kind of hotness, besides the hot peppery spice. It has cinnamon, blonde leather, and some spices. So the dry down, you get some spices, but in between there, it has the cinnamon that you smell, gives you that nice, warm, comforting, kind of like a fall feel, and it's the next on the list. It's very, very unique. There's nothing. It's a very unique perfume oil type, and the only thing that I could compare this to, or comes close to, in terms of uniqueness, in terms of spiciness, in terms of uniqueness, is none other than Spice Bomb. Spice Bomb. Also another one that I have fond memories of. Yeah, Spice Bomb actually came because they did the flower bomb. If you heard of the famous flower bomb, they thought flower was for more feminine. Depending, not necessarily true, but I mean, flower was more feminine, and they did the Spice Bomb because thought spices were more masculine. So that was how the Spice Bomb was born. The Spice Bomb perfumery type, and it is definitely unique. It also has cinnamon, but surprisingly, it has no cinnamon notes. It has spices in it. It has leather, but it also has chili and saffron. Chili and saffron. So not necessarily cinnamon, but it has chili and saffron. Which, but if you smell it, you get the cinnamon in the smell. And it's also very, very unique. It's somewhat closer to 1 million, if you ask me, in terms of the same vicinity, in terms of on the same pedestal and the same uniqueness. And as of now, I would say they are the two most, say, cinnamon based, unique, spiced perfumery types that we have at Scenthack. And I could definitely group them together. Very, very unique, very fall, very warm, very nice. I love this. I get a lot of compliments from it, especially the Spice Bomb. You get a lot of compliments from it. Women love that. I love wearing it, especially at this time. It's getting chilly, it's getting cold. I love it. It's one of my favorites, and they are like the next spicy on top of the list. It's even hard to separate them. I could just easily put them as second, but I'll just say 1 million, and then Spice Bomb next. Next in line is Hot Water Davidoff, and this is also another interesting perfumery type. It kind of branches away from the cinnamony, spicy perfumery types. But Hot Water Davidoff, of course, they have the Cool Water Davidoff type. Now we have the Hot Water Davidoff type. This is also interesting. So Hot Water has the red basil, it has Tyrax, but most prominently it has the pimento. Pimento is a note that has like spicy feel. Like this has spicy feel that comes off. When you put it on, it was interesting because when you put it on at first, you wouldn't. It's kind of hard to pick because you see a lot of things going on. But once you let it sit on your skin, it let it sit on your skin for a little while, and then that's when you begin to smell it. You begin to smell it. I feel like it's like one of the perfect blends of hotness spice. It has no cinnamon at all, just like hotness, chili hotness. But it's not overpowering, and it's kind of blended in like an aromatic feel. It's like spice blend aroma, and so it's kind of interesting, and it's kind of mysterious, and that's why I love it, and it's like it wouldn't blow you up, but you could just feel that it's there, and I put it next on the list, And then finally, I have none other than Polo Red. I have reviewed Polo Blue, um, Polo Red. How that Polo have I? Polo Black, Polo Red. I have reviewed the Polo Blue. Which to me gives me like an aquatic feel. And then we come to Polo Red. Polo Red is interesting because it was named Polo Red because all the notes that they use were mostly red notes. And it kind of gives you a feel of warmness. Let's say warmness. That's how I put it on the bottom of the list. But yet you could feel it's there, because most of the notes, it's kind of like aromatic, like a sweet warm, like a sweet spice, because it has saffron, it has red basil, so everything was red. Everything is red. Most of the notes that they used was red. I guess like they put everything red in it to see how it feels. It's kind of sweet, slightly spicy, but then you also know that it's like a warm perfume oil type. The Polo Red is like the most dynamic, most dynamic, and it gives you a range of things, because a lot of different things going on. It just gives you a warm feeling about a lot of different things going on with the Polo Red as well. So there you have it. My top 5 spicy, hot perfume oils and perfume oil types. You could wear them at any time. Most people prefer to wear them during the fall season when it's a little chilly, and it gives you that warm fireside, tingling feel. But you can wear them at all seasons. They perform amazing. Like I said, number 1 is the one spot, just a brief run through. It will give you the quick hit, but it's more peppery. It's kind of peppery feel in the opening. And then you have the 2 bad boys in the cinnamon game. You have the 1 million, which is aromatic at the same time, cinnamony. You have the spice bump, which is amazing. Next you have the hot water, and then also finally the Polo Red. So this is it. If you own any of them, let me know what you think. And I was looking forward to this review, looking forward to presenting them with you. I have a lot of people asking me, a lot of you guys asking me about different types of perfume. Some of them ask what perfumes to get, and I'm very glad I was able to make this video and also to present them to you, so you know what my top spice here, or even if you own something in this range, you know what to get. And I personally, I always talk about how I like lime and I like hot, so this is something that I like. There's something else that you feel like I didn't mention, do leave your comments below, or something else that you personally use and you feel like it's hot, or cinnamon, or the hot feel, warm feel, let me know as well. But these are, if you don't have them, you could definitely grab them from Scenthack.com. Each of them is $5.99 each, and I personally send them to you for free shipping. All this perfume oil type that I mentioned, I have reviewed them, and so the links to the reviews are below this video. You could check them out, or even you could go to the website Scenthack.com. You could check out the reviews and the blog posts of all this perfume oil type that I'm presenting to you. I have them on there. Even below this video, you could see them as well. This list helped you out. Definitely like. If you're not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed, because that's the only way you get my new videos when they come out every week, each and every week. I am also very excited because I'll be making a top powdery, top aromatic, top woody, or then other tops. I missed doing different reviews. I'm getting some brand new, very mysterious perfume oils, perfume oil types that I'll be reviewing individually also on the channels. So I'm super excited, super pumped up about them. So make sure that you subscribe. And if you're not subscribed, again, subscription button is right here. Hit the subscription button. Make sure you subscribe. That way you get my new videos. Make sure you tap the bell button also so you get it. So that's it. Finally, if you, like I said, if you want to catch up on the notes, sometimes I get new development over the years, over the time. I get new development, new insights. So if you want to catch up on them, you could jump to the website Scenthack.com. and check out the blog post. You know, leave your comments, let me know what you think, let me know what you're using and different things like that. You know, I would love to hear from you guys. You know, so I love you guys. I thank you guys for watching. Take care, and until next time.